Hey there guys, welcome back to my third vlog video. And for my next two videos, I'll have to be doing a voiceover narration because I didn't realize that my microphone had a malfunction in them, and thus I wasn't aware of it until I reviewed the footage. So I didn't want all this to go to waste. So the one solution that I have is to make a voiceover narration and kind of narrate to see what's going on. So in this video, I'm going to the Two Trees Trail with a friend, and I'm going on a night hike with him. And it's something I really love doing, going on night hikes with a couple buddies. Something I picked up during my college freshman year, 2 years prior to this, so back in 2019. And in this clip right here, we see a couple donkeys that are grazing over some grass, and I first found out about that donkeys are they kind of live around Riverside and they're kind of abundant is when I went on my first night hike with my roommate back in 2019, and I didn't realize that they were a common sight until we saw the sign of a donkey crossing sign on the street nearby after we found them grazing on somebody's lawn. And here I am trying to adjust the lighting to get good footage of the donkeys right here. Yeah, it's really dark, and finally had my light camera on, and I'm about to try to take a dumb little selfie with the donkeys. Someone's motion light came on, so that makes it better for the lighting. I can see them a lot better now. And here I am, trying to put myself in the footage with the donkeys, trying to get a stupid little smile with them. And I'm talking over with my friend. I don't remember what I'm saying because, again, this is all filmed back in 2021. So there's me trying to do a cheesy selfie smile, trying to get the lighting and the focus correct, just to get myself with the donkeys. I, for some reason, decided to turn the light off because I think it was too bright. Waved to the donkeys, and I wanted my friend to come in the picture, so he's gonna come in, wave to the camera. There you go. And yeah, I think we just stood around to film the donkeys a little bit more. And if you're not familiar with Riverside area, donkeys are a pretty common sight to see. There used to be a bunch of ranches around Riverside, and a lot of them have donkeys in them, but I think with the increased urbanization of Riverside, the Inland Empire, I guess all the donkeys were let go, free back into the wild, and now they're pretty much feral. And they've no longer domesticated, and they roam to their heart's content, and they eat off of people's lawns. So after we took some footage of the donkeys, we continued on our way to the trail, and I tried to adjust the camera right to basically focus on me, and my arm gets tired, so that's why I'm swaying and switching the camera from arm to arm. And I'm speeding up this footage because, again, my microphone isn't working, and I don't remember what we're saying, but we're just talking about guy stuff. And here we are. I think we're on the Two Trees Trail, heading our way up the hill to our first sightseeing spot. And I have been on this trail for about 4 to 5 times, and I've been on this trail more times at night than I have been during the daytime. And here's some B-roll footage that I tried to shoot, and I didn't want to didn't want to waste this good footage I have, so I'm just gonna make good use of it right here. I can recall from that day, it was pretty cloudy that day. We could see the moon, but it was obstructed by the clouds, so we couldn't get the full lighting we get from a full moon, which would have been really nice. We didn't have to use our flashlights. And I gotta say, there is a silver lining to having this type of video where I do a voiceover narration instead of saying live on the camera what I'm doing right now, because It makes editing a lot easier for me. I can just cut out clips. I can edit clips the way I want to. It's just way easier that way to deal with. And plus, I was new to vlogging back then, and there's at times I don't know what to say because I don't have a script. I don't have a basic outline of what I want or need to say, so I would just stutter or pause for a very awkward period of time. And I'll say that I'm much better at it now than I was when I first started vlogging back in 2021. So after the segment with the B-roll footage, I sit with my friend for about 2 or 3 hours on the rocks, just sitting there talking it out. Just talking deep philosophical guy stuff about life. So we sat there having our little hash session till about 3 in the morning. So that's when we decided to get up and decided to head back to our little humble abode. Before we went back to our little humble abode, we decided to stop by this donut shop. And on the way to the donut shop, we see a herd of donkeys in the middle of the street. And then I saw that there were a couple more donkeys behind me. There's this one darker colored burro. I think it's a male. He was walking towards me and he sees my camera as I'm filming him, so I don't know if he was thinking that, oh, I should just walk towards his camera, but that's what he kept doing. And eventually I held up my hand to try and pet him. He raised his head a little bit and just walks past me, so I gave him a little bit of a pat on the side. And I don't think there was any chance that he was going to be aggressive and kick me. He seemed kind of friendly though. He was walking towards me in a kind of friendly, non-hostile way. And after that encounter, we decided we went on our way to the donut shop. And this donut shop is open for 24 hours. So we walk in and we decided to look at all the sweet treats this guy has in stock. And oh my god, just look at those donuts. Just beautiful. Look absolutely delicious. I mean, I just want to eat them all up. So there I am, sending my camera down so I can catch myself picking the donuts, and my friend is right there. He's precariously picking out which donut he's in. I'm still looking around, just trying to look for a good donut to kind of end the night with. So I pick my donut and I take my wallet out to pay in cash, because there are only a couple hours during the day where this shop only does accept credit card. But for the rest of those times, you have to have cash in hand. And I think there's an ATM inside where you can cash out your card if you don't have any cash in your wallet. So I give him the cash, and he hands me a bag of donuts. I open the bag a little bit to see my donuts in there. And I take my camera and my donuts. I walk over towards the table near my friend. I put my camera down so that I can finally chow down on some donuts that I bought. My friend, he's just about finished picking his selection of donuts, so he's gonna go over and pay. So as soon as I take a bite, I pick back up my camera and I film myself eating the donut. And it's such a nice confection of chocolatey goodness. I don't remember if it was filled. It was a long time ago, but I can just remember all the sweet, deep fried, fatty goodness in it. It tastes so good. Just me smiling at it. I was like, man, this is good. This is some good stuff right here. And I'm just eating it while I wait for my friend to finally pay the guy cash so he can get his donuts. And as soon as we finish, we walk out. And so that is pretty much the end of our adventure. But this does not mean that I'm going to stop my adventures out right here. It's not mean that it's an adventure to end all adventures. So I'm going to have more videos out in the future. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube bullshit. And let me know down in the comments below which hiking trail you like to go to. And I highly doubt anybody's going to comment on this, since this is only my third video in the vlog. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.